Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, we're breaking down BoE, looking at both recent news and in-depth chart analysis. The Bank of England recently cut interest rates by 25 basis points, and a US-UK trade deal is on the horizon. We will examine what effects these events may have on the charts. Let's jump right into the charts and see what opportunities and potential pitfalls we can spot. First, examining the one-day chart, we can observe the overall trend of BoE over the past year. Starting in late 2023, we see a period of consolidation before a more sustained uptrend begins in early 2024. Focusing on a specific range, from around January 2024 to May 2024, we see several key price movements. Notice the swing low around 1.235 in April, followed by a rally indicating a possible reversal. This upward momentum may be linked to speculation around future rate cuts, as some analysts expected the Bank of England to cut rates earlier in the year. However, the recent bearish candles suggest a possible short-term correction, perhaps influenced by the US dollar's strength. Now, let's shift our focus to the one-hour chart to get a more granular view of recent price action. On the one-hour chart, we can analyze more recent movements in BoE. Shifting to the one-hour chart, let's zoom into the last few days. The hourly candles show a more choppy pattern, indicating increased volatility perhaps linked to the actual BoE rate cut announcement and the details of the US-UK trade agreement. Keep an eye on key support around 1.246 and resistance around 1.250. Let's examine even closer with the 15-minute chart, focusing on today's trading activity, May 8, 2025. Looking at the 15-minute candles, we can see very recent price fluctuations as investors digest the latest economic data and trade deal updates. The short-term trend seems to indicate slight selling pressure. A potential short opportunity exists if the price breaks below the 1.246 support level. A potential long opportunity will arise around 1.251 if it manages to break through and consolidate above that resistance level. It is currently around 1.249, and it is hard to tell at this moment if there are more bulls or bears. In summary, key price levels to watch are 1.246 as a potential support and 1.250 to 1.251 as a strong resistance. If the price breaks above 1.251, it would reinforce the bullish bias, making 1.255 a likely point to then challenge. This is likely to happen if the markets are positive regarding the US-UK trade deal. Conversely, a break below 1.246 would strengthen the bearish outlook, with a move towards 1.240 being more possible. BoE inflation sentiments would likely be the driving force for such a bearish outlook. Keep an eye on upcoming economic releases and any further news regarding the BoE and the US-UK trade deal. That's all for today's chart analysis on Explain the Charts. Happy trading!